What's up, guys? Ben and Chad here.
Hello.
And we are talking about Game 5 of Knicks versus Celtics.
It's exciting stuff. Basketball playoffs. Woo! Finally here. I'm so excited.
Yeah, they've been pretty underwhelming so far, if I'm honest. Aside from a couple of good games.
Some of the series has come back, but yeah, the first two games it was like all flat out 2-0. It was boring.
Well, the Celtics have showed in this series that they have 0 to any offense whatsoever.
That's mostly just second half. First half they're good. Second half they
second half is just like, I don't know what the fuck happened. But like people always said, after Rondo left and they went on that winning streak, oh, this team is better without Rondo. And I actually disagree. This playoff series has shown, without Rondo, they don't have a great ball handler. The ball handling falls to Pierce because Bradley is like turnover prone. Especially when you're playing against like guys like Jason Kidd and Pablo Prigioni, who like in their career.
I think the Celtics are better without Rondo. It's just they had a bad matchup with the Knicks.
Yeah, well, the Knicks have. I mean, Jason Kidd is a all-time leader in steals. They're very good stealing the ball, creating turnovers, and scoring off of turnovers, and that's not really Boston's forte.
Well, also we don't defend the three very well, and of course the Knicks are a three-point shooting team.
Yeah, they're a massive three-point chucking team.
Exactly. We can dive at that thing. Which is why you saw the Celtics win that game, because Carmelo had a horrible night.
Yeah, and JR obviously didn't play because he was too busy elbowing people in the face. Anyway, I honestly think that, you'll see the score of the Knicks win, spoilers, but...
Well, okay. I'm going to say this. My personal prediction, me being the biased fan that I am, I think the Celtics win this 250 to 20.
That would be the most lopsided score in the history of the NBA.
No, I'm not being biased at all there.
Yeah, you're not being biased at all.
It's pretty much exactly what's going to happen.
But, there's a lot of sentimental stuff. This may be the last game that Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett play together. Maybe even in their entire NBA careers, although I think Pierce still has a year or two left.
The way the Celtics are going, each year it goes worse and worse. I would actually rather them to retire at this point.
So Pierce has a buyout clause in his contract. It's a $5 million buyout contract. So you would have to think they're going to consider it after the offseason.
I would just rather him retire, honestly. I don't want to see him degrade even more and more and more. They're getting really old, and the Celtics organization needs to realize that you need to start something new. This is like the 6th year on a 2-year plan or something. You
got to build around Rondo. They got to get a proper big man back in,
or trade him for something good.
Yeah, well, I told you next year they can go after LeBron, but you refuse to listen to me about that.
Hey, I want to give you some food for thought here. What was another Boston team that was down 3-0 to a New York team and had to win Game 4 in overtime?
That'd be the Red Sox. Let me give you another food for thought. What is a Boston team that had a 3-0 lead and then ended up blowing it in the 7th game?
That wasn't against a New York team, though. No. That was against a Washington team.
But they still blew it. I'm just saying. Not a good example.
Well.
Put it this way. The way this series has gone, Chad, the Knicks first off had 20. In Game 4, they were down 20 points and came back and eventually lost in overtime. So I wouldn't say that any of these games have really shown that the Celtics can go out here and get on a winning streak. I honestly think the last game was...
But each game they've had the lead at halftime. Every single game they've had the lead at halftime.
But the only reason that that game went to overtime is because Melo missed a few free throws. He was awful. And the Knicks missed a lot of open shots in that game. I think if the Knicks shoot better, they will win. And the defense that they have played has been outstanding in all of the 4 games they played in this series. And the Celtics have just not been consistent.
If they put together 48 minutes, I think they have a chance.
Well, they haven't been able to do that since, January, so we'll see. We will see, Chad. There you go, Game 5. And stuff.